Christmas I should have a
I would
video of it.
volunteer to take her home from events at the church and whatnot.
Let's go down here because that's
You took me up to the hospital.
Well, we were in the same
I feel
ward.
more. I feel more in a place out there because it's
45-minute drive from each other, same ward?
Oh,
No.
This was in Georgia.
Oh, I apologize. Okay.
So I would take, I had a favorite spot. She did too. I don't know if she remembers it.
Was it nobody's front porch?
The bridge, no. It was the bridges over something called Walnut.
Aww.
So we would go out there and park and go and get out of the car and look at, and watch down the water and look across this concrete bridge out in the middle of nowhere.
Never doubt the power of a fat bond.
It was in my neighborhood.
Okay.
It was someplace we used to go when we were kids. It was remote, and we'd go there and go swimming and
Being
whatnot.
stupid, I
Skinny
need to
dipping,
replace
you know.
it.
Skinny. Now the truth is starting to come out.
I just can't,
All these are fibs.
You would.
pay for something new when I have something that's like, you don't have a... I
His
do.
lips are moving, he's lying.
I do.
But
But I still would have to pay like someday.
So anyhow,
Can get you a patch like that?
she was engaged that summer
To the doctor / bricklayer.
out in Utah, and we were in Georgia. And so I would, like I said, take her to and from, not to, but from church activities to her house.
Even though you were engaged?
Yeah, she liked it.
I was just giving you a ride.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. He was just a ride. Go ahead.
I was just a toy in her.
Oh, this is the
Come on.
world's smallest violin.
I'll say.
But I didn't mind being a toy.
Aww.
So anyhow,
I'm sure it was your
I
idea.
was down. I was playing pool one day,
Oh.
Oh.
and the phone, and the guy says, "Hey, is there Jim Armstrong down here?" There's a bowling alley.
So wrong.
They used to have pool tables in the bowling alley.
Okay,
She's got to correct some of this. Hold on.
So-
his own twist on everything, which is not.
So I was down in the pool hall shooting some pool.
It's like that movie Big Fish.
Yeah.
And the guy said, "Is Jim Armstrong down here?" And I said, "Yeah, that's me." "Well, you got a phone call." So I go over and it's Linda. She had called me in the pool hall. And I said, "What do you want?" She says, "Well, I've changed my mind. I think I want to marry you." And I said, "What?"
What?
Yeah.
No.
On the
She said-
phone?
She said,
It's on the
she
phone.
said, "I'm going to marry you," is what she said.
Oh, please tell the truth. Did you? What did you say?
Hey, this is, I haven't heard this one.
Oh, please.
It's the truth. Yeah,
Oh my gosh, none
It's
of
the
this
truth.
is true, is it?
She said, "Where are you?" I said, "I'm at the bowling alley."
Why
She
is
says,
everyone
"I'm coming
letting
over.
me?
You come up and see me."
Hey, I had to know you were at the bowling alley because I called.
That's right.
If I called.
She left the doctor
It
check.
was
She
my
was
cell phone. It
so
was my cell phone.
We had no cell
Okay,
phone.
So I went upstairs.
Not a good thing.
It was in the basement down in the bottom of this mall.
That's your phone?
I went upstairs and she was parked. She had parked out front. And I went
That's
over
not
to that
good.
car, and that's when we sealed the deal. She said that she was going to send the ring back to what's his face. She was going to marry me.
Oh my gosh.
And she said she told her mama and she
But
cried.
not as
Because
badly.
the mama wanted
Some, like-
her to marry a returned missionary.
Right on.
Oh, yay.
Right on. I remember
Did you
that part.
record all of that?
Yes, I
It's the
did.
truth. I'm telling the truth.
Mom, what happened?
Tell the truth. Tell your side.
Didn't it happen that way?
Not exactly.
You didn't call me when I was in the bowling alley and tell me you were going to marry me?
I probably did.
You got it on film.
But you had already told her, hey, I'm getting ready to finish school and I'm going to join the Air Force, and you know that I'm going to leave. You know that's that. Right?
Here's what I said.
Oh,
So you had
ultimatum.
already planted the seed in her head that
No.
you wanted to marry her.
No,
I
we
planted
haven't been
here.
saying it for 10 years since we were 10 years old.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Here is the seed. Here's the seed that flourished
Can I use your
into the
video
tree.
camera? Because mine won't
That is
work.
awesome.
Here's the seed. Her mother gave
No, it
birth,
won't go on no matter
to
how much you
Michelle.
push the button.
and
When you were
And you
24.
took me up there
I took her to the
hospital.
viewing, to the hospital for the viewing in the viewing area. We were standing there looking at all the babies. And she was oohing and ahhing, looking at Michelle and all the other babies. And I said, "Linda," she said, "What?" I said, "Are you sure you don't want me to be the father of your children?" And she said, "No, I'm engaged." And that was it.
Really?
And then she turns around and
No,
a few
you
days later
said-
called me up and said, "All right, I'll marry you."
You said,
Oh, that's.
just think, if you married me, you could have all the kids you want for free.
No.
That's true. She did tell me that the first day I
That's
met her.
what he said.
But that was part of the
Air Force.
discussion, yes. But when I
But
said, "Are you?"
asked
I
me-
said, "Are you sure you don't want me to be the father of your children?"
In front of the nursery,
and she
she's
said, "Well,
like,
what advantage would that be?" And I says, "I'm going to be in the Air Force. They're free."
the kids are free. Look,
Yeah.
you're free, Corey.
Free baby.
That was
You
free.
were only halfway through. You're like.
The only thing you cost me was money for baby food,
$25.
and that was after she got through nursing.
Emily was nurse till she was 14, so there was no baby.
Were you nursing till 14?
Still nursing. Are you sure? Yeah, she's like, sometimes we go to the bathroom.
Oh gosh.
Remember, there's
Oh, I
missionaries
stopped
in
on
it.
that.
This is real, guys.
I know.
Are y'all
So
okay?
he proposed, and I had to talk to my mom and dad because I knew my mom did not like him.
Did not like him.
How can that be?
That's my thing. Why didn't she?
She just, because he was a brat.
She knew him from his brat.
She knew him from growing
Must
up.
run in the family.
We know the stories.
So
of
that's
how-
where all the bad
how-
DNA comes from.
Yeah, but we know the stories from your
Because
sister
my
how
dad
you spoiled
said,
rotten.
okay, he said that that's what you
That
want.
she only says that because I drag her down the driveway by her hair. Did she ever tell you that story?
Oh no.
Yeah. If I didn't like what she did, then I'd grab her by the hair and jerk her
She'd
back
want
down
to
to the
kiss him goodbye when she went to school. She'd want to give him a hug and a kiss, and he wouldn't let her. And so she'd start walking down school, get all the way to the end street, and then he'd cry and make her come all the way
Yeah,
back to give him
just
a
like
hug.
Miles.
Yeah. Just like
He
Champ.
was so
Aww.
mean. He was so mean.
Well, now look at the group.
Hey,
This
no.
is amazing.
Look at it.
We got both sides of the story, and they were similar. Congratulations.
Not true.
Aww.
What?
I didn't hear anything
Those
that
are
was said.
good.
Then there was Patty Massey.
Oh no.
And Patty
And then there was
Scripture.
Patty
And Patty
somebody. He's
Scripture.
been around.
And Linda Willingham.
And
You
Linda
need to
Williams.
get some DNA checked.
Here's a player.
And Kay Conger.
Yeah. And who?
Kay Conger.
Uh-oh.
That was before you knew her.
Who? Where are these people? Don't they still go to church around? No, this is
I was in
Georgia.
love with Kay. I was like 6 years old. Give me a
You
break.
had to get out of that state, didn't you?
Yeah, we had to. We had to.
You had to go.
Yeah.
You were such a stud.
How you doing? How you doing?
Excuse me, everybody.
Yo. Corey, hold on,
Since
hold on.
we're reminiscing, I wanted to go ahead and give something. A baby?
No.
I am not pregnant.
Oh no, you giving away one of the babies.
I would be giving that one away. No, I'm just kidding.
Gently.
I had to teach a lesson recently in Sunday school, and it was about journaling. And so I asked my mom for.
Heard you.
She has to take a breath. Don't make me cry.
I asked her for my Grandpa Champ's journal, and I had never even read it or seen it. And I don't even know if y'all have, but it inspired me to create something for Champ, who is my son, who's named after Champ. And I wanted him to know about his great-grandpa. And the old journal, it's hard to copy. It's old and it's got typos, and I know
Yeah,
that bothers,
definitely,
and
yes.
it bothers her that there's typos. So
Oh, you made me one? Oh, goodness. Now you're gonna make me cry.
So, and then I thought, you know, it's really not fair that we don't get to share in this journal experience. So I have one for all of my siblings.
Oh my goodness.
And it has inspired Chris and I to get a notebook and write down memories that we have that we want to remember, just like he did. Because our kids are going to want this and our grandkids are going to want this. And you need to do this too.
Well,
mine's not good enough to remember.
You guys gotta write 2 books.
Y'all have to write 2 books because they'll be completely different.
I know. Yeah.
It's amazing.